ladies. So can I see your pretty faces, Miss Princess Anne and Miss Dolores? Hi. Wow. Okay, so now at this moment, I would like to emphasize that during your presentation, you are going to open your cam. So is it okay, Miss Dolores? Hello, can I hear?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you for calling me ate. Okay, so may I ask Miss Tricia to please start the screen recording so that we will start our activity. Now, I'm going to share my screen. Wait. Okay, so can you see my screen now, ladies?
Yes, okay.
Okay, so here's my screen. I would like to welcome you all for this the part 2 of the data gathering, and you're the chosen respondents of our research now. Okay ra, walay saba sa sounds na ho? Wala. Okay, thank you. Okay, again, may I request Miss Tricia to kanang to pin the names or the respondents whenever they are going to present. Okay, so let's start. Welcome to our data gathering. Now, here's the criteria, the guidelines for the skills that you're about to do, which are the extemporaneous speaking, storytelling, oral picture description. So I think you already read this because these guidelines were posted in our GC, and then all I want to emphasize is that during your performance, you must open your cam so that you will be scored according to your performance. Okay, so since this is recorded, so here's the criteria for the extemporaneous speaking: organization, delivery, language, and content equals to 5 points each, so a total of 20 points. Then here's the storytelling. All you have to do in the storytelling is you need to read the whole story and giving life to the whole story. You can change you can apply anything. Okay, so in the storytelling part, so voice, style, content, and expression will be 5 points. Oral picture description, there's a picture that you're going to describe, and then your grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, fluency equivalent to 5 points, so 20 points overall. Now let's begin. Okay, I would ask or request Miss Princess Anne to be the first presenter for the extemporaneous speaking. Now, here's the question for the extemporaneous speaking. You will be given 1 minute to prepare and to compose your idea about the question. So, your question is, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Again, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Your 1 minute of preparation starts now. Okay, your 1 minute of preparation is over. And Miss Princess Anne, are you ready? You're given 1 minute and 30 seconds to present your idea. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Okay, your 1 minute and 30 seconds of presentation starts now.
So, where do I see myself 5 years from now? I always believe that God has planned a perfect future for myself. I believe in one verse. So, in Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans I have for you, the plans to prosper you, the plans to prosper you, the plans to give you hope and a future. So that memory verse gives me strength to pursue my future. And I believe that 5 years from now, I'll become a successful teacher, of course, in my profession. I believe I also want to have a family with 3 kids in the future. And I see myself also that I have built my family a home. I have a stable job, stable financial matter in my family, and in myself. Special song. Future is very challenging. It's very unpredictable, and I believe that with this mindset, we will conquer. We will face the future with a smile. That's all. Thank you.
Wow, that was awesome, Miss Princess Anne. Thank you so much. Now, may I request Miss Dolores? It's your turn. Okay, you're given also 1 minute to prepare. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Your 1 minute of preparation starts now. Okay, your 1 minute of preparation is over. Now your 1 minute and 30 seconds for the presentation. Are you ready, Miss Dolores? Okay, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Your 1 minute and 30 seconds starts now.
Where do I see myself 5 years from now? I believe that everyone of us has dream of having a better future. I see myself 5 years from now having my profession, which is to become a teacher, having a stable life financially, and also having my own house together with my own family, as well as venturing to a new business so that I can sustain myself and also my family. Furthermore, I can say that 5 years from now, I have my own family, and and um, and, and also I can bring a family to travel the world together with my family, as well as sustain whatever my
Wow,
family
that
needs.
was great. Miss Dolores, thank you so much. Now, at this moment, I would like to ask an update from Miss Tricia. Miss Tricia, did you get all the presentations?
Yes.
Hello, Miss Tricia. Are you there?
Yes, Will.
Okay, so let's move on to the next oral skill, which is the storytelling. May I request Miss Dolores, since Miss Princess Anne started the extemporaneous, you will be the first presenter for our storytelling. Again, you are just going to read the whole story. Here's the story, and you can start now.
The Statue of the Happy Prince by Oscar Wilde. The Happy Prince, the beautiful statue on a tall column in the city. It was gilded all over with thin leaves of fine gold. He had sapphires for eyes and a ruby on his sword hilt. One night there flew over the city a little swallow. His friends had gone away to Egypt. All day long he flew, and at night time he arrived in the city. He alighted just between the feet of the statue of the Happy Prince. When he was trying to sleep, a few drops of water fell on him. "Swallow, swallow, little swallow," said the prince. "Will you not stay with me for one night and be my messenger? The boy is so thirsty and the mother so sad." Happy Prince told the swallow that in a house there was a poor seamstress having needle marks on her hands. Her little son lie ill and she needs no money to buy food or other things for her son. So the prince requested the swallow to bring out the ruby on his sword hilt so that the poor woman could bring oranges for her son. The next day the swallow wanted to go to his friends, but Prince requested it to stay with him that night. In the night, the prince told the swallow that there was a young man in the garret. He was trying to find a play for the director of the theater, but he was too cold to write any more of there was no fire in the grate, and hunger had half made him faint. Now the prince ordered the swallow to pluck out the sapphire from his eye and give it to him. The swallow did.
Miss Dolores. Hello? Hello, Miss Dolores? Hello? Hello, okay, ate? Okay, you can continue the next slide. At this moment, you can turn off your camera for the easier the connection stability, okay? Okay, so you may continue, Miss Dolores. The next night, the prince told him to take away the second sapphire to help a poor match girl. "We have bread now," the girl cried. Thus, the prince had become blind, so the swallow decided to stay with the prince forever. Now, the prince ordered the swallow to fly over the city and to tell him what it found there. Then the prince told the swallow to take off the golden leaves one by one for the poor. Now, after taking off all golden leaves, the prince looked very dull and gray, but the children's faces grew rosier as they were happy. "I am glad that you are going to Egypt at last, little swallow," said the prince. "You have stayed too long here, but you must kiss me on the lips, for I love you." Because of too much cold, the swallow died after kissing the prince. The leaden heart of the prince broke into two pieces. After some days, the mayor of the city ordered the statue to pull down and melted it in a furnace. But the leaden heart of the prince didn't melt, so it was thrown in a dust heap where the dead swallow was also lying. God sent his angel to bring him the two most precious things from the city. "Bring me the two most precious things in the city," said God, and he took the dead swallow and the leaden heart of the
Happy Prince. God appreciated the choice and told him that these two things were fit for the paradise. You have rightly chosen, said God, for in my garden of paradise this little bird shall sing forevermore, and in my city of gold the happy prince shall praise me.
Wow, thank you so much, Miss Dolores. Now it's your turn, Miss Princess Anne. Okay? You may start now.
The Statue of the Happy Prince by Oscar Wilde. The Happy Prince was a beautiful statue on a tall column in the city. It was gilded all over with thin leaves of fine gold. He had sapphires for eyes and a ruby on his sword hilt. One night, there flew over the city a little swallow. His friends had gone away to Egypt. All day long he flew, and all night time he arrived in the city. He alighted just between the feet of the statue of Happy Prince. When he was trying to sleep, a few drops of water fell on him. Swallow, swallow, little swallow, said the prince. Will you not stay with me for one night and be my messenger? The boy is so thirsty and the mother is so sad. Happy Prince told the swallow that in the house there was a poor seamstress having needle marks on her hand. The little son was lying ill and she had no money to buy food or other thing for her son. So the prince requested the swallow to bring out the ruby of his sword hilt so that the poor woman could bring oranges for her son. The next day, the swallow wanted to go to his son's friends, but Prince requested it to stay with him that night. In the night, the prince told the swallow that there was a young man in a garret. He was trying to finish the play for the director of the theater, but he was so cold to bring any more, as there was no fire in the garret, great and hungry, and made him sick. Now the prince ordered the swallow to pluck out one sapphire from his eyes and give it to him. The swallow did the same. The next night, the prince told him to take away the second sapphire to help a poor match girl. We have bread now, the girl cried. Thus the prince had become blind, so the swallow decided to stay with the prince forever. Now the prince ordered the swallow to fly over the city and tell him what it found there. Then Prince told the swallow to take off the golden leaves one by one for the poor. Now, after taking off all golden leaves, the prince looked very dull and grey, but the children's faces grew rosier as they were happy. I am glad that you are going to Egypt at last, little swallow, said the prince. You have stayed too long here, but you must kiss me on the lips, for I love you. Because of too much cold, the swallow died after kissing the prince. The leaden heart of the prince broke to two pieces. After some days, the mayor of the city ordered the statue to be pulled down and melted it in a furnace. But the leaden heart of the prince didn't melt, so it was thrown in a dust heap where the dead swallow was also lying. God sent his angel to bring him the two most precious things from the city. Bring me the two most precious things in the city, said God, and he took the dead swallow and the little heart of the happy prince. God appreciated the choice and told him that these two things were fit for the paradise. You have rightly chosen, said God, for in my garden of paradise this little bird shall sing forevermore, and in my city of gold the happy prince shall praise me.
Wow, thank you so much. That was awesome, Miss Princess. Now, before hopping to the next oral skill, I would just like to ask again
Excuse me.
an update from Miss Trisha. Are we still good?
Can I interrupt for a while?
Okay.
I just want to ask, during the performance of Miss Dolores in the first part, Is her connection
Yes.
stable or it's my connection nagputol-putol mo gud siya?
I think it's hers.
Okay.
It's okay.
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 Thank you.
Now, next oral skill will be the oral picture description. Now I would like to request Miss Princess Anne to be the first presenter. Okay, here's the picture. Look at the picture. You're given 1 minute to prepare. Okay, so your 1 minute of preparation to compose your idea starts now.
Excuse me, correct ka.
Yes?
Sarap
Hello?
mo kanina.
Okay, again. Now, let's move on. Okay, sorry. Let's move on to the oral picture description. So here's the picture. You're given 1 minute to compose your idea. Is the picture clear? Miss Princess Anne, audible? Can you hear me?
Sarap mong audio kay or sa ako ano ba? Kukuha na ko.
Okay, wait. Hello, can you hear me clearly?
Ana. Sorry.
Okay, so can you see the picture now? Miss Princess Anne? Hello?
Sa tayo? Okay. So, describe ba ko? Hello?
Yes? Are you ready to present? Ito.
Sige, ready na ko. Hello?
Okay, Miss Princess Anne, your 1 minute of preparation is over. And then your 1 minute of presentation starts now.
In the picture, there's so many senior citizens, I believe. They are wearing masks and face shield. And in the background, there are people waiting for their next turn. And based on the picture, I believe that it is a vaccination program for the pandemic. That's all.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Princess. Thank you so much. Now, let's move on to Miss Dolores. You're given
Hello, ate. Nagputol-putol. Sa daw.
Putol-putol, good.
I know. Team. Ate, kanang putol-putol ka, te. I'm sorry for my internet. Hello?
Yes.
Yes, ate. Okay, putol-putol gihapon ka, te. Ibasin og sa maniya.
Si ate nagputol-putol.
Oh. Hello? Hello, ate.
Putol ka, Vil.
Yes? You hear me?
Putol-putol.
How about now? Am I still audible? I am still audible or putol-putol gihapon?
Okay na, te.
Okay na siya.
Okay. So the last presenter will be Miss Dolores, right?
Yes.
Okay, so is it possible you can start your presentation right away, or I am still going to share the screen?
Pwede kana i-share screen gapon, te.
Okay. Wait.
Okay, so should I start na ba, te?
Yes.
Okay. So from the picture, I can see that people are wearing their face shield and mask, and there are also senior citizens, which I believe that they belong to the category of having comorbidities. There are also individuals who are filling out some forms together with help. That's all. Thank you much. If you let me, you can up your and I will stop my screen. Okay. Now, Miss Trisha, are we good?
Yes, Vil. Ika na? And?
Okay. Pwede na po.
Okay, thank you.
Now, at this moment, Miss